Minnesota State Senator. And the reason I'm going to win is because of all of you. So all of you, give yourselves a round of applause. I'm going to win because of all of you and all of your big rural energy and your courage. Big rural energy is the energy that all of us rural folk, bring to everything that we do. When we go to work, when we raise our families, when we fight for our communities, and when we fight for our neighbors' rights. That's all big rural energy. And we all bring courage. In courage, we've all heard it said that the greatest courage isn't when you have no fear. The greatest courage is when you're afraid and you do things anyway. And I see all of you doing that. And the same thing is with big rural energy. It's not that we're not tired, because believe me, I get tired. But it's being tired and showing up anyway. And I see all of you showing up here, showing up to rallies, showing up to write postcards, showing up time and time again. And I see all of you having so much courage, doing something you haven't done before. So many more people are writing letters to their editor, calling their congressman, going out and door knocking, showing up for rallies when you never have before. So thank you all for all you do. So I have a moment of, when I was involved in Save Our Hospital, I was really busy. I was just elected to the school board, and I was a single mom. And I was at my first local organizing committee. And my mom was there with me, and they're like, well, who's going to be the chair of our committee? And no one said anything. They all said, finally said, well, I guess I'll do it. I'll nominate myself. My mom kicks me because she knew I was tired. She knew I was overwhelmed. She knew that I couldn't add one more thing to my plate. But I had to do it. It had to be done. So I stepped up and I showed up. And then I got, which was so exciting, and you all know, anyone who knows me knows I love this, I got to lead and organize all the rallies for Save Our Hospital. What a thrill. But I was scared. It was my first rally that I ever organized. I didn't know what I was doing. I had no idea. But guess what? I had mentors. I had people who stepped up and helped me. And that's what we do for each other. When you all come door knock for Jake Johnson and me on October 27th, there will be people to step up and help you. When you write your first letter to the editor, ask someone to help you, and someone will help. That's what we do. We all step up out of our comfort zones and show our courage and show our energy, but the other people step up and help. And let me tell you, it takes a lot of courage to run for Minnesota State Senate, and a lot of energy. But I'm running because we have to win. If we want to keep rural health care, we have to win. If we want our education, our public schools to be fairly funded, we have to win. If we want to fight for our rural communities, we have to win. And now with what's going on with the federal government, I mean, we need to elect Jake Johnson too, but we have to win more than ever. We need to make sure that we have a trifecta, majority in the Minnesota State Senate, the House, and we have to have the governorship. Otherwise, who knows what's going to happen in the state of Minnesota. If we want Minnesota to stay Minnesota, and we want to make sure that everyone still has their rights in Minnesota, we need to make sure we win. So everyone needs to get out there, keep it up, keep up that big rural energy, and keep showing courage so that we can win in 2026. And now, I get the great pleasure to introduce Nick Fryer. He is working on Peggy Flanagan's campaign, and Nick and I, you gotta bring it in here, buddy. Nick and I worked together in Rachel Bowman's campaign, so Nick's a close friend of mine, so give it up for Nick.